and we become more affluent, and we can again look at the prospect of having electronic transactions. Secondly, Mr. Campbell, thank you very much for your comment. As I'm going to say, you can have everything in life that you want. If you will just help enough other people to get what they want, you can have everything in life that you want. Thank you very much for asking our members to help those who cannot pay their dues. Let me just say this, that for clarity, all justices of the peace, once you're commissioned, you are automatically a member. And this is so because we do not want to discriminate against any JP from getting information or being able to attend any training courses that we put on. So you're automatically a member, and you can attend training sessions, and you're welcome to meetings. You are entitled to be informed of what is taking place. However, you will not be able to vote. If you do not pay your dues, you will not have a vote. And I'm sure you will agree with me that that is very reasonable. You will be entitled to attend meetings, participate, to attend training, but you will not have a vote. So I am going to make it absolutely clear that there is no discrimination against any member that has been commissioned as you are automatically a member of the state. I'm also going to remind each other that when you offer yourself service to the justice, you're voluntary. It's voluntary. And we appreciate all those persons who volunteer their services for the benefit of our communities and our country. And let us not forget our mandate. We are justices of the peace. And I'm going to ask you all to go back and read your commission and read the act that has been published, and bear in mind your mandate is to keep peace within your community. And that is why it is important that you attend meetings, that you are informed, that you equip yourself with any new information or training that is going on, so that you can better serve your community. And that honorary members in the Act says persons over 75 are referred to as honorary members. What it really means is that you are not obliged to be scheduled for any particular event. I mean, you have done your time, you have served. You are now not obliged to be scheduled for doing anything in particular. But you are there to offer your services nonetheless. But you are not, you're not being forced to do anything. You're not mandated at that stage. But we are all still members of the association, and you're justices of the peace nonetheless. And you can pay your dues. While I'm awaiting the arrival of the auditor, I would just like to thank all of you for being so active, so participatory, and I don't know how many of you attended the awards function, but for those of you who did not attend, we had a very good function, a big turnout. And I made note that we changed the venue for one particular reason, because the previous venue did not have the space to accommodate more than maybe 180 maximum. And we felt it was necessary to make the space available that we can have more JPs participating in all our events. And suffice to say that this year we had 287 persons attending. And there were some persons who were not able to be at the award function, and I don't know if Mr. Harris is here or Mrs. Beckford. Are she there? Let's forget, Mrs. Beckford, you were not there. We had the awards function. We gave awards in various categories to various persons, and Mrs. Beckford was not there to receive her award. So I'm going to ask Honorable Custis to present her with her corporate award answers, who over the years have consistently donated to the awards function. I'm going to ask your permission that we continue with the agenda, and when the auditor comes, we take the auditor's One other thing I would like to mention about this reducing our costs for the association. If you look at your report, you will notice that one of the highest expenditure we have is our electricity cost. Solar. Did somebody say solar? However, at the moment, we are doing all that we can to reduce that electricity cost. The premises we have, I'm not going to say we pay rent, they're really subsidized, but the electricity cost is very high. And suffice to say that we have made note of it, and this year we're going to do something about reducing that cost, for example, by changing to LED bulbs and putting in other aspects so that we can reduce our electricity cost. And I'm going to refer to our Senior Justice of the Peace, Mr. Ray Campbell, who came in and did some investigation, and we are in dialogue with our landlords to make a mortgage plan who have agreed to the changes that we hope to make so that we can reduce our electricity costs. And at this point, on your agenda, you see that the President I think I have that being distributed. What? I'm not sure if we have enough.
What is this? President Samar? I don't think that we have enough.
And for those who do not get that, I promise that we will send those electronically to our Okay, I proceed. And once again, say greetings and best wishes for a productive, prosperous, and peaceful 2018. Firstly, I would like to thank the members of the board and the entire membership for their tremendous support throughout 2017. I thank them for their participation, dedication, and commitment towards the growth and development of the association, and for their sterling contribution for being part of the justice. Thanks also to the Minister of Justice, Honorable Deborah Chuck, who was ever present to guide us and to encourage full participation by the membership in exercising our mandate as justices of the peace. During the year 2017, 12 monthly meetings were held, 4 quarterly meetings, and 2 extraordinary meetings. The year started with a board retreat held on Saturday, 18th of February 2017, wherein an agenda for management, physical restructuring, please correct that, of the office space, schedule of events, and procedures according to the revised constitution were fully discussed and agreed upon. In accordance with Section 2A of the Constitution, committees were appointed: finance and fundraising, membership, public relations, consultative and awards, training and development, inspection, and disciplinary. I'm happy to report that for the first time, all board meetings and committee meetings were accommodated at the St. Anne's JB Office Space at 33 Diego Avenue. Quarterly meetings continue to be held at the Police Officers Club, and the reason for this is that it's a much larger space and parking is very important. I would publicly like to express thanks to Universal Service Fund for their assistance of 2 computers, 1 laptop, 1 projector and screen, 1 printer, allowing us to be fully functional in carrying out our duties and responsibilities, and to the many members who offered cash or kind to further equip the office to make it fully functional. And I make reference to Mrs. Jenny Wynn, Mr. Richard Simpson, Mr. Richard Ister, Mr. Raymond Campbell, Sr., Mr. Vincent Clark, Mrs. Yolanda Nunes, Mr. Ken Shaw, and Mrs. Sylvia Ross Clooney are to be recognized for their contribution. The first 3 quarterly meetings had attendance averaging of approximately 200 members. Special guests who made presentations included Mrs. Judith Logan, CEO of Registrar General, Superintendent Robert Morgan, DSP Hunt, and Superintendent representing Mr. Maker for the Traveler Report. Ms. Elise Campbell representing Mrs. Lona Brown. Sorry, Administrator General Copy. Sorry.